You've probably gone through this feeling a dozen times. Whenever you chase a woman, she goes further away. It's super frustrating, isn't it? You tend to put in all this effort, but sometimes it doesn't pay off. So what is it that works? Imagine attracting her without the pressure, and she simply can't take her eyes off of you. In this video, we'll explain why going after women is a bad move and what you can do to make things work for you. Be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on our new videos. She's probably not into you. When a woman is interested in you, she doesn't make you guess or play hard just for the thrill. Instead, she shows her interest with clear signs. Her body language, her speech, and the attention she pays to you. She's eagerly present with you, and you won't wonder where you stand with her. As good as this might sound, not all women are like this. In contrast, if you're the one who's always reaching out and pursuing things, it could mean that her interest in you isn't as strong as you'd like. Look at it this way. When you're always chasing, you're putting yourself in an inferior position. You're competing for her attention rather than building a true connection. The truth is right in front of you, buddy. She probably has other options lined up. And when she's not all in with you, she'll probably want you to go the extra mile and keep proving yourself to her. What to do instead? Start building your confidence and purpose instead of chasing the girl you like. When you're grounded in who you are, she'll be drawn to you naturally. Make her curious to get to know you and let her come to you. A genuinely interested woman won't keep you guessing. She'll want to be close to you without the cat and mouse chase between you two. She doesn't feel safe around you. A woman who prefers to keep her distance isn't just playing hard to get. She's guarding herself. Past experiences may have left her quite cautious by putting up walls to protect her heart. That's why she may want you to put in extra effort as a test. She believes that if a guy is attracted to her, he'll work even harder for her attention, and ultimately, he must be more genuine. However, the reality is far from different. No matter how hard you try, this approach doesn't lead to a real connection. Chasing her attention won't guarantee that she'll feel safe with you. All it'll do is add to the exhausting cycle of effort without any real reward on our hands. Building connections isn't about proving your worth through persistence. It's about inviting her to lower her guard in the most natural way possible. What to do instead? Instead of chasing, focus on showing up as your best version and holding your standards high. When you prioritize things like your growth, purpose, and happiness, you become someone she would love to connect with. That too out of genuine attraction. This special shift in approach is going to make all the difference. Let this girl come to you willingly because she'll sense you're confident, steady, and true to yourself. The right woman will recognize this energy, and when she feels safe enough, she will let her walls down. You'll get distracted from your goals. Sure, if you're a guy in continual pursuit of a woman, you're applying the brakes to your desires. Consider this. When did you last pay more attention to what you wanted? Your dreams, your interests, and your future. These things are interrupted when you use your energy to go after someone instead of going after these goals. Just picture the time you spend on someone else and what would happen if you used that time for your career and aspirations. It seems like a car in first gear pushing the accelerator while in neutral. No matter how hard you press it, it won't go forward. This world is shaped so that there are always chances for one to grab in case the person is ready to capitalize on them. Important time invested in the chase negates time that should be spent on achieving the dreams you have for yourself. What to do instead? So let's flip the focus. Stop chasing. Start building. Make yourself someone people want to be around instead of someone constantly chasing after them. The moment one is focused on something or doing something that he or she loves to do, they radiate energy like a magnet. And yes, this includes the kind of women you once chased. Take care of yourself before you take care of the world, and we assure you that the world will chase you. It creates unrealistic expectations. Chasing a person gets one carried away, and they find themselves trapped by the glamour associated with the act. In this case, the glamour of getting caught in the act of chasing. It feels like a roller coaster ride. What pushes this ride forward is the high it gives. And before one even tips a hat on the ride master, the ride ends. Although the ride might be exhilarating, its high doesn't linger on. Once it fades, it leads to emptiness. not excitement and joy that could have been sourced from the HAR API. If it's just the chase, then when you get her, the fun will end. What comes then? She may be wrapped up in it with conviction, holding on to this chase as a sign that you cared for her. But if you were only driven by adrenaline, the behavior of a normal, real relationship seems dull, and that's when boredom sets in. This can only open you both to pain, where she expected constancy and affection beyond allure. What to do instead? The solution? The focus has to be shifted slightly from excitement about things to relationships. Don't just pursue and seek something superficial. Instead, find actual substance in an individual or relationship by being actively involved. By having the concept of not having the relationship as the goal to conquer, but as the goal to build a partnership. A fulfilling relationship is to spend time with her, to look at her as a person worthy of admiration, and to create deep, meaningful connections rather than focus on things that you only want from her. Superficial things might seem attractive at the start, but they die away very soon. So make sure you have a partner who is beautiful on the inside, too. It is disrespectful. One major reason to stop chasing women? Certainly one of the biggest ones out there. It's simply disrespectful. Imagine this. There is in fact a huge difference between racing for and consequently searching for. Chasing means that you must follow her like she's an object meant to be caught, which completely objectifies her. This kind of thinking can all too quickly contribute to a woman being seen as a thing or an appetizer, rather than someone with her own rights and desires. Regarding the opposite sex, we should think of pursuit as purposeful and not stalking. Chasing a woman is understanding her worth, proposing to her politely, and giving her time to respond to your advances independently. Real pursuit means that you're chasing not only the excitement, but also the person you're targeting. It's about showing interest without the pressure of having to obtain a date, which allows her to interact or move away as she wishes. What to do instead? Here's something else that might work for you in this regard. From the mentality of winning her over, you need to transition to understand how to make her feel at ease for conversation. Instead of continuously texting or demanding plans with her, prove to her that you're a person of value in her life by pursuing all your other interests and passions. When she sees your real self and you respect her, she'll be more likely to respond. And if she's interested, you'll know then and there. Respecting a woman is the first thing that she needs from you. When you can't even give her that, then you can forget about grabbing her attention in any way. The moment she feels that you truly respect her, she's going to open up to you. These aren't always healthy relationships. When a woman is the center of attention from other males, or she's the type of woman who can make you go weak, you do get tempted to pursue her. However, here comes the but. These are all the reasons and facts that are shallow on the first level, and pursuing the girl based on these reasons may lead to trapping yourself in a shallow sexual relationship. Just wanting her because she's popular or out of reach is demeaning and objectifying her at worst. It primed you to ignore critical features that are essential for a person. Not to mention that you need kindness, honesty, and compatibility for a successful long-term relationship. Ask yourself this. Suppose attraction is the only thing motivating you. What is there when the fun wears off? You may end up with an attractive partner, but he or she may not be supportive. Or he or she could be charming but has no desire to better himself or herself. Rather than taking the actual relationship status that people find appealing, take your time and think about what type of partner you're interested in. What to do instead? Put your priorities in place about what you would like to have about the other person. Then stick to your guns. Demand someone who would improve your life, not someone who's difficult to get. Suppose you'd like to use this approach to deal with relationships. In that case, you'll be happier with the outcome and have a better chance of finding someone compatible with you regarding marriage and family beliefs. Speaking of which, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more content just like this.